Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We will be presenting the consequences of macroeconomic problems and ideas regarding how to enhance Malaysia's economy performance.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'll briefly give an explanation about Malaysia's background. Malaysia is a multi-ethnic and multi-religious Southeast Asian country that is one of the wealthiest and most developed in the region, trailing only Singapore and oil-rich Brunei in terms of GDP. On 31 August 1947, the Federation of Malaya gained the independence. Singapore, Sabah, previously British North Colonial, and Sarawak joined the Federation on 16 September 1963. From that point, form of the term Malaysia was used. Singapore withdrew from the Federation on 6 August 1965. Malaysia, formerly known as British Malaya, and afterward as the Federation of Malaya, Malaysia is divided into two geographical zones by the South China Sea. Peninsula Malaysia or West Malaysia on the Malay Peninsula is bounded to the north by Thailand and to the south by Singapore.
Okay, now I'm going to continue with the impacts of unemployment in the society. For your information, unemployment has a negative impact on the family by causing insecurity among the family members, increasing antisocial behavior in society, and causing instability which can lead to disputes and even divorce. There is also an increase in crime as a result of money problems, stress, and even a lack of authority. For economy, unemployment can produce a discount within the industry as well as a discount in revenue creation, which can contribute to a decline in national output. Aside from that, a high state can have an impact on the performance of the economic process. Waste of production resources results in lower output than performance output. Next is inflation's impacts for society. Inflation alters the existing structure of income and wealth distribution in society, in which some groups are substantially better off than the others. Since inflation reduces the value of fixed deposits, consumers will save less and invest in non-financial assets such as house and lands. For economy, inflation can cause the value of fixed deposits, bonds, insurance policies, and cash to depreciate in terms of real financial benefit. It also leads to country to run a deficit because imports exceed the exports.
The square measure 3 steps on however financial policy will overcome the matter of inflation in a society degree economy. First step, the required reserve size relation should be increased first. As an illustration, the financial institution may increase the ratio of required reserve to banking concern deposits within the financial institution during periods of inflation. Next, for the step 2 is secondly, rise discount or bank rates. For instance, the bank may increase discount on loans given the commercial banks during periods of inflation. Here are a few examples of how the Malaysian government has used fiscal and monetary policy to deal with unemployment in the country. Step 1. First, the main purpose of financial policy is the reduction of interest rates. Reduce rates, as we are aware, cut the cost of borrowing and encourage people to pay and invest. Step 2. Next, as part of the government's effort to increase overall demand, a sizable amount of money was set aside for various incentives and subsidies to encourage private spending.
Now I will share to you some of the suggestions or recommendations to improve economic performance of Malaysia.
The first one is by creating comprehensive social safety net to boost economic development, while at the same time it can assist poor and vulnerable individuals in coping with crises and shocks, finding work, investing in their children's health and education, and protecting the elderly. And the second one is by utilizing currency depreciation approach. Depreciating currency could boost economic growth by increasing the country's international competitiveness and net export. Last but not least is by improving governance and tackling corruption. When corruption spreads throughout an entire society, it destroys a country's capacity to draw in investors and generate employment. The younger generation is more likely to comprehend this.
Maka tamatlah pembentangan ringkas kami buat kali ini,
dengan harapan agar kisah antara kita tidak berakhir secepat ini.
Sekian, terima kasih.